Okay, so sorry about that, Taurians, but let's start with that top left-hand card, the Five of Wands. This is your work and prospects card. Now, this card usually indicates much activity, and the feeling as if there's people around you like pushing and shoving, and there are issues going on where there's either disharmony or dissatisfaction, and often this is from co-workers. So there might be projects where everyone is having an input, or things are being shuffled around and you're feeling like, oh my God, wait a minute, what's happening? There's this going on, there's that going on, and it feels as though there's too much activity and too many things happening. So for some of you at work, it could be discombobulated, like it's pulling apart for some reason. There needs to be more cohesiveness and slowing down. Oftentimes, if any of you are applying for jobs, it means that there's a lot of competition out there. So you would be forewarned to have the best CV possible. So really think your interview process out, dress well, be timely, look into the company that you are applying for any jobs with and find out about them in advance so that you sound as though you have researched them and you understand what they are offering and what you have to offer them as well. Really important that. Going back to people who are employed by someone, you might find that the number 5 is relevant. So we're coming into the 4th month. Perhaps in the 5th month this will settle down, or there are 5 people involved and someone needs to take charge and be like a leader, like an in-charge person, because there's a whole bunch of people underneath who aren't necessarily either doing their job properly or they're creating some sort of flux. So someone needs to stand up and take charge and quieten them down. If it's not you able to do this, tell a boss above you, because some of these people need to be told to settle down and do their jobs properly. If you're working on your own, or you're your own employer, this could be, you own your own company. This could be either your employees are playing up a bit, and again, you need to step up and put some practices, I'm being told you've got to put some sort of lines in place, like rules or regulations in place, because something's slipping by the wayside. Or this could be your customers, and they could be wanting a lot of attention, so this could be a very busy time for you at this time of the year, and you could actually see your business growing, and you might need to employ somebody to help you. So there's that possibility there as well. Let's move to the second card, which is home and needs. What a beautiful card to get, you guys, the Two of Cups. It's a revered card in the deck. Everyone loves it. It's the card of trust, support, nurture, love, honour, faithfulness, having a close relationship. So it feels as though at home you have people around you who absolutely support you and love you and want you in their lives. Now this could be a partner, it could be children, it could be your parents, it could even just be extended family members or flatmates. But there seems to be a nice amount of harmony residing within your home. There's also the possibility that this card for me sometimes represents occasional small operations going on, and that either you might be having an operation or someone in your family will, and that you're there to help support and nurture them back to health, and that they need a little bit of one-on-one care. So that can sometimes be the situation as well. But overall, your home life seems more stable than the work life at the moment. So there's more harmony and more balance and more happiness that's exuding from home. Now, if for some of you aren't feeling that happy at home, then this is a time for you, especially around this April time with all these light-filled energies that come to the planet, where you could try and induce this type of energy into your home. You could try and pull it into your closest relationships to make them more connective and more healed and more nurturing. So you can view that card in either way, and you either have it already or you can begin to bring it in, because it's a really good time to get that going. We get to the third card, and that's really interesting. And the second card is number 2, and the third card is number 3. You have no major arcana cards either, and you've actually got 3 court cards: the Knight of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So that actually tells me that this reading for you in April is more about other people in your life, and we see that with that very first card. So it's not so much about your personal prospectus and your personal feelings. It's very much about the people that you share your life with and how you're interacting with them. But coming to that third card, which is Luck and Desires, again, this is a really positive card, the 3 of Cups. And you've got 3 cup cards in a row as well. So we are talking about heart connections, romance and relationships in your life. So you have plenty of love and nurture and stuff going on in your life. I think if you have any, feelings of being annoyed or cross or upset, especially like at work, come back to your relationships, your personal ones, and re-establish them and feel the joy and the love that's around. But that 3 of Cups for your luck and desires, it feels as though you're desiring to be with people and to feel that love. Those are 3 women, and often they represent the love of sisterhood and how women can get together and be greatest of friends and support and nurture one another. So there's a great feeling of this around you. You've got these 2 cards speaking very highly, and even this down here telling me so much in this about you Taurians, that if you felt you were unloved or that there wasn't enough love, you're not looking hard enough. There's plenty of it in your life, and it's around you very closely. Some of these people may not be here. They might be overseas, or they might be not living in your home, but they're there in your life and they're connected to you. For some of you, you might be wanting to have social connections or functions or parties or outings or trips away with your friends, and this might occur. So if this is one of your desires, you can make that happen. You can plan for that event, and it could turn out to be really fun and successful. And if we're talking about it from the luck perspective, that's a very lucky, happy card. So luck seems to be going your way in April as well. So call upon the positive light energies, as I have said, and utilize those. And we come to the 4th card, and it's your friends and support card. And there we have it again. More friends offering you more love. Again, Taurians. So, don't let yourself feel like there isn't any around. There is plenty. Now, I keep going over that, so it's reiterating itself through the entire reading. The Knight of Cups can also often be a water sign person who's in your life, a younger person who requires a bit of energy and attention. He might be coming in and just making a heart connection, so letting you know again the love you have around you, that feeling of passion. It can be new friends coming in, and it can be romantic as well. So there's the possibility of new romance for you out there who are looking for it, and some of you may even find it in friends that already exist, that you haven't previously thought about as being romantic partners. So be prepared to to look into every opportunity if you are seeking new romance, because it could be in places where you didn't think it would be. We come next to number 5, the love card and or the sex card. So you've got the Knight of Pentacles. He often is a younger person, doesn't have to be male, it can be a female, and often an earth sign like yourself. So this could be someone like yourself coming into your life who is involved in your love realm. It might be platonic love for a younger person, so it could be a sibling or a child or a very close friend. But this Knight of Pentacles often turns up to alert us to the feelings of newness, new beginnings, and new relationships, and new prospects and prosperity as well. So given that this is in the love realm, this person is offering you some sort of knowledge, and you need to listen when they turn up and see what it is they're offering, and take on board their information. Often the knights don't necessarily stay for a long time, like they can come in and kind of set things in motion for the next step or the next stage. So this could be someone who has something important to say right now, and that it is a very supportive message for you one way or another. So see who you think that could be in your own personal life and work on the messages coming. The sixth card is your plans and goals, and that's number 4 of Wands. That's the happy home card. So it feels as though you are planning, or your goals are around your home life and your family and your property in particular as well. So for some of you, Taurians are very good at gathering wealth and opulence and beauty. You know, you and Capricorns are very, very good at that. So that card exudes all of those things. Some of you could be renovating your home. This might be one of your goals or plans this year, or upgrading your home. So this might be on your mind in April. You could be looking at a new home or new place to live, like new flatting arrangement. Or you could be thinking of purchasing a new home or a new rental property, or, as I say, renovating. For others of you, this can literally mean there might be a plan, and it's sitting beneath this one as well, about a function or a party or a gathering that you're involved in planning or attending, and this could be something really exciting and positive for you, like an engagement or a children's baptism or something, because that happens a lot around this religious time of the year as well, or like birthday parties for children or yourself, or weddings, anything social and happy and gregarious. I feel you've got a couple of these events around you in the month of April. So April seems like a happy social month with lots of people in your life. We come to your overall energy card and we see this King of Wands, and so he's a fire sign man. He's quite often known as the entrepreneur, and he can come into your life to give you knowledge about finances. He can boost your career. He could be a new employer. He could be your current one, giving you some sort of uplift or help or support, especially when these guys are all going on over here out of control. He could be a father figure within your family, so he could be someone who comes in and offers either knowledgeable support or even possibly financial support. He could also be a bank manager, overseeing a loan or mortgage documents or investment documents. So I think, Taurians, you have a good solid month with lots of good prosperity and opportunity to make the most of for the month of April. So with all that in mind, guys, let's put these ones away and pull one last card for you from the Angelic Fairy deck, which are really nice, active little cards. I think I have used them for the last month, actually. And we will just pick from the 4th card down and see what's in store for you guys as a final message. Do some research. You need more information about this situation. Look into it further before proceeding. And I think, I'm not sure, but that may relate to some of the work issues that were coming up. And I said I had quite a lot of messages for you guys about your work and people involved in the work, or for some of you applying for new jobs and going to new companies. I definitely mentioned the need to do the research and look into the companies so that you present as the most knowledgeable potential employee. But perhaps the message pertains in other areas as well. Sometimes this could be the financial area, because it could follow the message of and I'm just looking for them here, the Who would be the last card I pick up? The King of Wands. You know, he is the entrepreneurial man that could be here to provide you some insight into perhaps loans or money or mortgage or investment. And I think that you're just being told to make sure that you do the correct research and you look into any potential investments in particular very carefully so that you are making the right decision and you are well informed. So nice way to finish off with a little bit of logical sense there and grounded information, which is very much where you Taurians sit anyhow, with all the grounded knowledge that you have.